Alright, boys and girls, welcome back to game 2 of the playoffs. We're playing the Hot Puckers once again. We win this one, we force to game 3, and if we lose, it's done and over with. Let's get into it. So this team had a lot of shots right off face-offs within the first 5 minutes of the game. They just kept peppering me right off the face-off, and we'll see here, I think this was the first one. They got a second one off, and then they got a third one as well. And unfortunately, this one here, I thought I had it, but it went off the toe of my pad, and they were able to pass it around behind the net, and then had a guy kind of wide open in the slot just to tap it in. So it just squeaked in. He actually got it back and passed it to his buddy, and then he just tapped it in. Didn't even see the puck. So down 1-0 early here in the first period. Another good shoulder save. Last game we played them, I got a really nice shoulder save as well. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out first before you watch this one too. Whew, I thought that one squeaked in, honestly. That was kind of scary. Didn't know where that one was, and a little bit of chaos in front of the net. No biggie. A little backhand, but we were able to clear that one out, thankfully. That was a nice little play. I think I had that covered if he snuck it in the top shelf, but scary nonetheless. This was nice. Tried to windmill him, get on the Windmill Wednesday feed. And the ref in this game was super nice. He came over and he talked to me because there was a few plays where I couldn't get it in my glove and it was loose, and he said they're just kind of reaching back trying to grab it. You look like a little 5-year-old. I was like, yeah, man, I agree. That's another good pad save. I love these pads. They just kick rebounds out. I'll have my 1-month review on these GSX pads coming after playoffs wrap up here. This was a huge save. I thought it squeaked in, but I was able to get across and squeeze the legs, and luckily it ended up under my pad. See, it's just a hard rebound. There's no way he's going to get that rebound to tap it in, thankfully. And we wind down the first period, only down 1-0. That's huge. I had to put this clip in because last game I had a really bad puck handle, so I wanted to say, hey, I actually can handle the puck at least well enough. This is a good pad save again. That's another huge save. I'm sorry about the camera angle. I don't know what happened. I didn't angle it right, but basically that was the toe of my pad up against the post that made that save, and he just tried to tuck it in the bottom right corner, but I was able to get across and get that one. Nice little glove save there. Trickled into the bread basket, or the front office, as I call it, in front of my pads. Another good save. Just can't hold on to that one. I should have held on to that one. Just like that. There we go. Nice little hang on to that. Me and 11 here were chatting because he was standing right behind me. I thought it was my defenseman, but he was looking to poke that one in. He's like, oh, you like the big stick? Yeah, I like your big stick, buddy. It's a nice stick. Good bunch of guys. There was a little bit of dirtiness, a little bit kind of into the second and third period. You'll see in a few of these clips that was one of them. And it's playoffs, right? Things can get heated, so that was one of those clips where just kind of shoving and getting a little aggressive with it. This was bad. This was a bad turnover, but that's a huge save in front of the net. Here, my helmet strap actually came off, and I was yelling to the ref, my helmet's off, my helmet's off, my helmet's off, and he didn't hear me, so play continued on for such a long time, and they got a shot opportunity. Luckily, easy glove save, and he says hi to the camera. My helmet was off this whole time, though, and here we'll get a break to take it off. I don't know what number that was as he skates to the bench, but it says hi to the camera. What's up, buddy? Thanks for watching. In the parking lot, their whole team was kind of like, yo, I watched your YouTube video, so I genuinely appreciate that, guys. If you're not subbed, though, make sure to subscribe so you know when a video is coming and you get special rewards. I got some cool stuff coming for goalies and maybe players in the future, but only if you're a subscriber. And here, I had to put this clip in because last game, the ref didn't wait for me, and this game, he said, it's up to my centerman to look back and make sure I'm okay. And I'm like, well, I don't think that's correct, but I'll tell my centerman. And luckily, my centerman listened, and I actually got to put my stuff on and get a drink of water this game, which was nice. This one here, I love this save. I watched this clip back. I was so happy of this because the ref was telling 8, you're in the crease, and I gave him a shove, and I was able to get my glove on it too. Just a bit more aggressive this game. I find I'm a little conservative at times, so I wanted to be a little more aggressive, and that was a nice glove save. That one scared the crap out of me. It hit my pad. Luckily, we got it out as well. And again, we're just trying to kill time here at the end of the second period. Only down 1-0 again. We're still in this game. Nice little blocker to the corner. Oh, great. 3-on-1. Uh-oh. Yeah, that one I got to save. He just squeaked it in 5-hole. It's a 3-on-1. He passed it to his buddy, and I know this guy. I know he's going to shoot it. I thought he was going to go low glove, and he actually went 5-hole, so that's just a good shot. Good shot. That's a good save. That's a really good save. I like that one. I was really trying to work on quickness and footwork here. Another little glover. They tried that twice where he brought it back to forehand on the glove side, and I knew what he was going to do. I just was able to get a glove on it. And then this shenanigans happened. So it doesn't look that bad, but a little bit of context. Last season, almost the exact same thing happened with a little bit more speed on the same spot. It was my upper hip, and it just pulled it out of position, and I had to get an MRI done, and it was a strain. So nothing too serious, but I was out for a couple weeks. So when this happened, I know it doesn't look bad, but it just overextended my hip, and I was in a lot of pain because it's the exact same injury that I got previously. So I just needed a second. I noticed obviously my defenseman interfered with him, and that's why the play happened. But I just needed a second to shake things off. The rest of the third, though, my hip was not feeling good. You can see here, right off the face-off, again, they've taken these shots. I got the toe on it, but I went down, and I was like, oh, man, that doesn't feel good. And thankfully, I got back up because right after that, he tried to tuck it in short side. Ooh, that was scary. So I wasn't feeling 100% for the rest of the third period, but we were still able to make some saves, like that one. That's a good save. That one is too, and then I was able to get the cover on it. I'm glad I covered this puck too, because he kind of cut to the center, and I've been working on staying on my feet a lot more. That one hurt too. Honestly, I was extended a little bit too much because I thought he was going to backhand it. And you can see here things get a little feisty between 44 and I can't remember. I think it's 84 on their team. Keep an eye on that because it progressed throughout the game. Late here in the third, right here. So he took our guy down. We did get a power play for it, but Sean, who's 44, really did not like that. And honestly, he's not a dirty player, but every time we've played them, he's been kind of the one taking our guys down. This is a short-handed breakaway. Like, that's rough. Good save, though. Good save. There's another save. We'll hold on to it. And that does it. Shout out to the other goalie, Paul. In playoffs, he gets a shout out, man. You deserve it. Good luck, second round, buddy. All the best. Great guy. 2-0 is the final score. We just couldn't score. They kept us out of their zone. Time on attack wasn't great, but I made 34 saves on 36 shots, 941, and in playoffs in 2 games, 904 save percentage. That's the overall season stats. Not too shabby. And that's it for the season, boys and girls. If you're not subscribed, please do. Over 90% of you are not subscribed, so please do it. It really, really helps the algorithm. And if you want to support the channel, I do have merch. It just launched. I'm getting some of the gear on the way so I can show it off here on the channel. It really does help. And I got some cool stuff coming for subscribers down the line as well. I don't want to share too much because I don't know how it's going to shape out yet. But if you're not subscribed, just do it. Hit the button. It takes 2 seconds. And then you're entered in. That's your biggest clue. You're entered in. But that's it for this season. I'll be continuing in the winter season, so there will be videos coming with a different team. So don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Later, Gators.